everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Freya and thank you so much for joining me. Please give this a big thumbs up if you'd like me to keep making more content, and if you do have any ideas for future videos, just pop them in the comments down below and I'll have a read through it and pick my favourites or pick my best. It can be review videos, advice videos, any kind of videos you need, so just let me know. So a quick introduction to me. My name is Freya, as I said, and I'm recording these videos currently on my iPhone and editing again on my iPhone. So if the quality isn't the best, then I am sorry. I am working on getting better lighting and better equipment so I can film more and film better quality content for you. So today's video is a little quick first impressions on NYX. Now, NYX is a very well-known brand, as you've probably all heard of. I myself have heard of it many a time, heard many good things, but never actually got around to try it. So I thought, why not buy a few products, the basis to do a full face of makeup, and give you guys a little review. So I've got my advice notes here so I can tell you exactly how much everything costs for me. I will tell you that I've ordered this from Very only because I like the delivery system on Very. I ordered it I think about 4 o'clock on the Tuesday, and it was with me by lunchtime on the Wednesday. So guys, like, you cannot complain. Like, that's so good for delivery, and that comes as the standard delivery charge. You don't pay any extra for that. I do want to just throw it out there as well now that this video is not sponsored in any way. It's just me giving you my honest first reviews on products that I've heard a lot about. Also guys, I'm not going to try these products out today. I'm going to show you the packaging, tell you what I think of the packaging and the branding, and maybe show you a few swatches. And then my next video, I'm going to do a full face and tell you exactly what I think of them when I've applied them. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, so I've got my Very bags here, which I tried very hard not to open, but I'm not going to lie to you guys, I have ripped it open just to have a little look inside. And the other thing I will say about Very packaging that I do really like is the products I've ordered. Although I've ordered a few, they've all come separately wrapped, which I really like. I just think it shows that they have spent time on the packaging and taken an extra precaution to stop your products getting broken. So I'm going to just show you how many I've got. So I've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we've got 12 packages. Guys, I'm just going to say as well at this point, I have such a sore throat and I'm so swollen. So if I do cough or have a little minute, just bear with me. I am really sore today. So, sorry guys, I just dropped one there. So, let's get into it. What's the first one we've got here? Guys, as well, these products inside the packaging, they were cellophane wrapped. I've taken the wrapping off just to make the video slightly easier for myself, just so I can do the swatches quickly and I don't keep you waiting around too long. So, the first thing I've got here is the Lingerie Palette by NYX. And I will say, I do like the packaging. I feel like a lot of these products that come in these plastic cases sometimes can feel cheap, very light. This is quite a heavy palette. And actually, I don't know if you guys can see that the colours are to die for. They are absolutely gorgeous. You've got these colours here that you can do a really natural eye with. You've got the pinks, you've got the chocolates and the browns that you can work in there. And I think actually for the price, you can do a lot with this palette. So I'm just looking here, and this palette was, I'll tell you in just a second, guys. No, I won't, because I can't find it, which I wouldn't be able to, would I? Because that would be far too simple. There we go. So this palette here, I don't know if you can see, the Lingerie palette, it was £7.99, which actually, for 6 shadows, that is not bad at all. That makes them just over £1 each. So, guys, I don't think we can really be complaining. So I'm just going to do a few swatches for you here and just show you the kind of pigment we're dealing with. And I will say, just dipping my fingers in now, they feel very creamy. They don't feel like they're going to drag on your skin at all. So guys, I don't know if you can see that, very pigmented, just for a quick little swatch. That's 4 of the colours there. And guys, I think these are going to be so buildable and so workable. I think there's going to be so much you can do with that. So actually, I'm really happy with that one. And like I say, the packaging is just so cute. And I like the fact that it's not so big that you're not going to be able to take it in your handbag. Like, this is brilliant for your little everyday makeup bag. So I'm really happy with that one. Okay, the next one, we've got the Vinyl Liquid Liner. I've heard such great things about this, about the pigment. Apparently it's such a strong black, so I am really excited for this one. The packaging, I'm going to be honest guys, like this is a thin cardboard box. It has got a sheen to it, so obviously it's not particularly cheap, but I won't say it feels expensive. It doesn't feel particularly high end is all I will say on that one. So let's open them up and have a little look-see. So the actual product itself is in a kind of, as you can see, my hands are not that big, and it's a good size. I think it's a good size. And the price here, I would just have a look for you. The black liner was, the top one there, I don't know if you can see, it's $5.99. And guys, I will say, I don't know if you can get these products, you might be able to get these products cheaper on the actual NYX website, but as I say, the beautiful thing about Very is the fact that you can order it the day before and it will be there the day after without any extra payment or shipping or anything like that. So let's open them up, and I like the fact, guys, I don't know if you can see, the actual pot with the product in is smaller than the handle, which I love, because guys, look. Anyone that struggles with liner, like I really struggle with liner, I'm not going to lie to you, it's something that I keep practicing at and I'm not the best at. But guys, look at that. Like guys, look how easy that's going to be to apply. I'm loving that. And let's just do a little swatch for you now. So that's had one dip in the product. Guys, can you see? Like, that is so black. Oh, I'm so excited with that. I want to see how that dries down, because at the minute it's looking a little bit like it's got a slight sheen to it. So I'll see how that dries down and update you. So the next product we've got is, now this is their foundation brush. It's number 22 and it's the NYX Professional Makeup Brush. And guys, I was going to buy the foundation and just apply it with a beauty blender because that's what I normally do. But everybody who's bought the foundation has raved to me about this brush, because I don't know if you can see there the shape of it, and it's got a small divot on the inside, and that's just to help you apply your foundation. Brush that just feels like it's going to hug your cheekbones and really do a beautiful job of spreading that foundation out. The brush is quite dense, but the bristles are so soft, and it doesn't feel like they're going to, just by having a little grab, I'm not losing any bristle. So I'm very excited to use this one. This one was $14.99, which I'm going to be honest, it's not a particularly cheap brush, but if it's something that's going to really improve the finish of your foundation and the base for your makeup, then guys, I really do believe it's worth investing in. As I say, you may be able to get that cheap on the NYX website. Okay, so the next one we've got here is, it's another brush. Now, I've got this brush because it is a contouring brush. Now, I always struggle because I've got quite, as you can see, I'm not particularly the most carved person. I really have to work on trying to get a shape to my face. So this is quite a small brush. I don't know if you can see that. It's not particularly big. It's quite a small brush. So I feel like that's going to do a really good job of kind of getting in there. And also, it feels like it's going to be nice for just working that setting powder under your eyes. So I'm very excited to try this one. This is brush number 5 there, if you can see, if my phone will focus. Which it's not going to, but honestly guys, number 5. And again, that's the NYX Professional Makeup Brushes there. So very excited to try that one. And that one came in at, let's have a little look-see. That one came in at $11.99, which again, guys, you can get cheaper brushes from places. But guys, let's be honest, we all know how much the Beauty Blender changed our lives. We did not want to be paying that price, but we paid it and we never looked back, because if something really does apply your makeup well, it's going to completely change the look of your whole face. So let's hope that one was worth it. And we'll get on to the next one. Now this is a product that, oh my goodness guys, I've seen so much on YouTube, so much on all the greats out there about this Sculpt and Highlight Concealer. Now I like this because I like the fact that it's not particularly massive. I mean, as you can see there, even boxed, it's smaller than my hand. So all of these products I truly think are easy to carry around with you every day. So if you do need to reapply, you've got it there in your handbag. Again, the packaging, not blown away. It's not disappointing, but again, it's kind of like the same boxing as the eyeliner. So it's nice, but you can see that they haven't spent an absolute fortune on it. But it is nice that it comes boxed because a lot of products don't. So I've got this in the colour, by the way, guys, Almond Light. So I'm hoping, I know a lot of people go for, I want to say light and caramel. I don't know if that's the right one, but a lot of people go for the shade lighter, but that was out of stock. So this is the one I've gone for. Now the actual product itself, I love the fact it's double-ended. It means you haven't got to carry around a contour and a concealer. You've got it all in one. I will say, just looking at this contour, this concealer is looking like it's going to be a bit dark. I mean, that does look like my foundation shade. So maybe I should have gone one lighter, but that's one for next time. I will say though, can you see like the colours? I mean, these look like they could be natural. These look like natural skin tones, and I find with a lot of concealer and contour, the contour seems to be really orange toned, which if like me, you look like the Milky Bar kid. Guys, I was not blessed with the tan skin, but that's fine. If you are very light like me, then a really orange tone contour is really going to be too much for your skin. So I'm loving the fact that this looks like a really natural colour. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch it. And just before I do, just an update on the eyeliner. Guys, it has dried beautifully. Like, it is so pigmented. It is so black. And it's not sheeny, but it's not particularly matte. It's kind of what I would call, it's my perfect eyeliner. Like, the colour is gorgeous. The sheen is just enough, and it looks like it's going to be quite long wearing, so I'm excited to see that one. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch these now on my hand. I'm running out of space here, but that's okay. So let's do this. Guys, these look gorgeous. The colours look absolutely beautiful. Like, yeah, that concealer is definitely too dark for my skin tone, but guys, look. Do you see how natural they are? They are so natural. Not too orange. They're really going to blend with your foundation. Oh, I'm excited. I've got high hopes for that one. As I say, in my next video, I'm going to do a try-on. So you'll be able to see the finished look. And guys, I do think this is going to be a bit dark for my skin, but we can always order a lighter one. And that, guys, I haven't even told you how much that is, have I? So let's have a little look-see. That was $8.99. Again, maybe able to get it cheaper from elsewhere, so maybe have a little look around. Okay, so the next product I've got is the NYX Professional Precision Brow Pencil. Which, oh my goodness, guys, I've heard so much stuff about this. I think sorry guys, my throat's really hurting me. I think a lot of the hype has been over, A, the packaging, because it's a little bit quirky, and B, the shape of the actual application, the shape of the applicator. Because I know a lot of eye pencils are very rounded, which is fine, but you find you have to really sharpen them to try and get any kind of precision on your brows. Now, as you can see, my brows are more like cousins and sisters, but that's alright. So, I'm not particularly the best brow kind of girl. So, if I can find a product that will make it easier for me to do my eyebrows, guys, it's going to save me so much time. So, this pencil was, let's have a quick little look. It was $8.99, which I think is, it's not, I mean, it's not there at the bottom, guys, just so you can see that. It's not particularly expensive. I know there are a lot more expensive ones out there, but I am also aware that you can go to your Superdrugs, your Primarks, and pick up eye pencil products for less. And I know a lot of people don't like the pencils, they like the promenades. and, you know, the powders and the gels. So this will be an interesting one. So let's open this one up. And guys, I got this in the shade Charcoal? In the shade Charcoal. No, I didn't. I got this in the shade Charcoal. So I don't know if it's going to be too dark, but they did do a jet black one, so I thought maybe Charcoal won't be too bad. Guys, this is not looking good so far. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Okay, guys, so you don't just turn the bottom, you turn the whole applicator. You probably knew that, but I'm just a little bit special. So, my camera's so bad for focusing, but I don't know if you can see. It's a really pointed shape. It's really an angle. It looks to me like you're going to really be able to draw in the kind of finer hairs rather than like today. You see how my eyebrows are really blocky. Rather than being a block, you can make them look a lot more natural. So I'm going to just have a quick go on my hand and see what I think of the colour and the pigment. So guys, sorry, my hand is absolutely filthy with swatches. So guys, the colour, I'm liking the colour. It is what it says. It's charcoal. It's not jet black, and it's kind of got a slight hint of brown, but it's definitely not a brown. So this is definitely for someone with darker hair. Maybe this is slightly dark for me, just a slight smidge. I will give it a go and tell you what I think. Now the packaging, guys, the only thing I'm not living for, I love the sheen on that. I mean, look how it does look gorgeous, doesn't it? But I don't know if you can see that. You see how the lid is like, I love this detail, but when you take the lid off, I'll just take the lid off. Guys, look how big the lid is. You have to excuse my nails as well. I've just had my acrylics off. Look how big the lid is. Now, the only reason that's a downside for me is because most makeup bags, like your average makeup bag, have I got one here? No, I haven't. I've just got big clutch bags. But your average makeup bag's kind of about this kind of size for everyday makeup, I'd say. And I'd say this is kind of going to be a bit of a one you're going to have to really cram in or chuck in your handbag, which obviously if you're spending money on makeup, you don't want your products to get ruined. So that would kind of be my only downside on initially looking at that one. So let's get on to the next one, and we have... Oh, I've heard so much stuff about this, guys. I have taken the wrapper off, so you can see that the lid is a bit dirty from the sticker, but it didn't come like that. This is the NYX Liquid Suede Lip Cream, and it is in colour Sandstorm. Now, the reason I got this is because a lot of the YouTubers I follow and I watch personally have used this product, raved about it, and this is a colour that I saw on a girl and I just loved. I think it's such a brilliant everyday kind of colour that you can get away with wearing. Maybe, and this is, just so you know, Sandstorm is number 7. So maybe if you're slightly lighter skin than me and very pale, this might be slightly too dark. You might want to go for something slightly lighter, but I do think this is quite a versatile lipstick. And I've heard great things. I'm so excited to try that one. The price of that one was £6.99. Guys, I think that's such a brilliant price. Like, yes, you can get cheaper, but I've heard a lot of the cheaper ones tend to go either tacky or very drying, or they kind of wipe off. So I've heard that this is a very long lasting one. So for £7, really, guys, if it does do the job, and there is a lot of product there as well. That is a big tube. It's a big applicator. Let's have a look at the applicator actually. What is the brush like? Oh, guys, I'm loving. Look. I love the fact it's got that angle, because I find lipsticks with that kind of angle of brush, they just seem to apply perfectly and you can really kind of get the shape. So I'm going to swatch that. I'm just going to give my hand a little wipe because, guys, it's getting a bit chaotic here. And as I'm wiping these products off, just so I can give you a little kind of review, the eyeliner is a difficult one to get off, but with a little scrub it does come off. The pencil, again, quite a difficult one to get off, and the contour, again, quite difficult to get off. So that is promising, because that means that hopefully they're going to be quite long wearing. We can hope. So let's give this a little swatch on our hand. Oh my god, guys. I love it. I love the colour. Look at the colour. Oh my god. That is so nice. And look at the pigment. How pigmented is that? For one little swatch. Guys, I'm going to let that dry and then I'm going to show you again and tell you what I'm thinking. But so far, I'm loving it. And the packaging, I think it's just so cute. I just think it's so girly and so pretty. And it's nothing too over the top, but at the same time, it's just enough. Do you know what I mean? Do you know when you see a product and you're like, it's just nice. That just looks gorgeous.